Hi, I'm Josh Freeman. I'm a partner at Freeman Level, and thank you for continuing to watch some of these videos on the series of From Idea to Exit. So today we are going to talk about EINs. Stands for Entity Identification Numbers for the IRS. Also, sometimes you'll see them listed as FEINs, Federal Entity Identification Numbers, or TIN, Taxpayer Identification Numbers. But basically, these are the numbers that allows for the IRS to tax and track the tax status for your entity. And so you're going to use these and request these when you start a business or some form of legal entity. Or if you change the taxation type from the business, sometimes you'll have to do that. So if you go from a C Corp to a partnership, you'll have to do that because those are two drastically different business entity types, or LLC to S Corp, or different things like that. So there are exceptions to that, but generally you do need to make those changes. The reason why you need to do that, like I said, is for filing taxes. It allows for you to be able to have the IRS know which entity you're referring to and to be able to make tax filings for the entity. Also, for entities that are not going to be filing taxes, like disregarded entities, you'll still also need to have them created to open a bank account, because the bank is going to need an EIN to associate with the account that they open. So there's two reasons. They're very easy to get. The easiest way to get an EIN is to go online to the IRS's website to request an EIN. There's an easy questionnaire that you fill out. You just answer questions about the business, how it's going to be taxed, the main principal owner, tax contact. You'll need to provide it a description of what the business does, and so they'll organize that. And with that, you hit submit. It's free, and it'll provide your EIN letter automatically. Every once in a while, there might be a former entity with that same name that hasn't been closed down with the IRS, or some other conflict that comes up, and it won't process that online, in which case you'll need to file an SS4 form, either by fax or in the mail. It's a pretty straightforward couple-page form to fill out. The downside of filing by fax or mail with this form is that it takes can take an extended period of time for the IRS to review, process, and send you the EIN letter back. So that's the downside that way. But yeah, so there's just a little primer on EINs, what they're all about. Pretty straightforward, pretty easy, something that business owners can do themselves, something that your attorneys or CPAs can also help you with as well. So yeah, enjoy, and thank you for listening, and hopefully this has been helpful.